to another edition of Window on Wensleydale Railway. We're up at Mayburn for this one. We're going to take a look at a few things that have been going on up here, talk to some of the station group, and a reveal of our new artist in residence. So I hope you enjoyed the episode.
I'm Crocker, and I am, for my sins, the station manager here. "10 years-ish, something similar. Started out working on the maintenance of the building, and then got dragged into helping out in the shop, and then eventually got promoted, demoted, shuffled sideways to the role of station manager, and I've been station manager for about 5 years, I guess. Oh, the trains may have stopped running, but the building still continues to deteriorate. So while the weather has been reasonable, we've been taking the chances every Wednesday of coming here and painting, sprucing, generally titivating the outside of the building so far. We'll probably start, now we're allowed to be doing working inside, but basically the building has just been on a care and maintenance, as you can imagine, for the last year and a half, I guess now. Yes. I think so, yes. And we always say that as a trip on the train, the bit from Leyburn up to Redmire, which is the next bit after that, is the most attractive scenery-wise. I mean, it's an attractive trip in its entirety, but from Leyburn onwards you're in the national park, sort of, which means that we can, I think, make a real go of Leyburn. We can't wait for that to happen. Yes, it provides the facility, for instance, to be able to run just shuttles between Leyburn and, well, either way, which means that we can run, as we are at the moment with Beedale to Scruton, short trips, which keep the kids happy.
My name is Lynn Ward. I'm an artist, mostly based in Leyburn, but I do work on commissions, whether it be murals, all the way down to little birthday cards, and I also paint Dale's landscapes. That's top secret. It took quite, I'd say a couple of weeks. Mostly the initial drawing out is the hardest part, getting the terrain right, because obviously I'm not just painting fields, which is what I'm used to painting, so I've got to get things right. So yeah, it did take a couple of weeks then. Obviously had to close my studio, which is I have as a shop as well, so that was all closed down. But I do have a shop online, so I did still have some trade, and especially leading up to Christmas, obviously it opened again, and so that wasn't so bad near Christmas, but during the summer, totally no trade. But I did have a large commission that I was working on, so I carried on working on that on some boards in the studio, so I was still very busy. Well, I already started yesterday, so I'm going to have a sketchbook that I take with me that is going to be a railway sketchbook. So I started at Redmare the other day and I was sketching the station up there. So firstly, I just like the parts to do with railway, whether it's the working parts or maybe the character of the clocks or the buildings. I've always really liked them, and so I like sketching them, but also meeting people. So whether it be if I'm painting on the platform, out of the way, they could either come and watch me or ask questions or even paint or draw with me.
get scratching.
COVID year, we had 600 odd kids, so it's quite a program. It's quite an extensive program. They arrive on they get on the train in Lima Bar in 2020-21. We get them all dressed up in clobber, which you'll see hanging up inside the building. And when they arrive here, they're in 1910. We then extended it several years ago because we used the 1914-18 commemorations to reflect work on the station. That education programme uses subjects and topics that are derived from the national curriculum. They're not subjects that we've pulled out the air. It's stuff that is directed by the schools, the education department. For that, by the way, we won what is called the Marsh Award, which is a national award. The competition for that award is the V&A Museum, the Imperial War Museum, the local Beamish Museum, Museum of Science and Technology in Manchester and Newcastle, and we won it. Now you might think, why the hell did we win it being a little rural station in the middle of nowhere? And the answer is effectively because we get kids dirty. When they arrive in a museum they get a handout, or they get a video, or they get a keyboard. When they arrive here, having met all the players who are reflected on the 1911 census there, all these players are real people that lived in the village at the time and worked on the station at the time. But when they met all the cast, we then split them up into various groups and ostensibly get them dirty. Now, the kids love it, we think it's great, and the parents hate us. But for that, we've achieved a national award, and that's why we won. Our kids get dirty, our kids get involved. They don't sit and watch or listen, they play. And it was recognised. So if you'd like to go into the building, at least 10 of you can go into the building, spread out if you can, and wear your masks.